think we'd get 2 million listeners with your farts, but I bet you somebody would appreciate a toot.
I always appreciate a good toot.
Well, nobody gets to hear it. Doc and I deal with it. I know I've ran away from them.
You asking me to put my butt to the microphone.
Dude,
I don't think you have
I'll do it.
the glutes.
Oh, man. If only you were here
Wait a minute.
earlier when I was gassy.
Wait a minute.
Ask
Why
Doc.
is the music rolling?
We're talking about farts. So
But we
it's,
usually wait for something else. Can we cut it real quick?
No.
This is not how we open.
This is great. You started talking about it.
But usually the music comes in after what? Alec makes a funny.
It was still pretty much funny, though.
None of this
It was
is
a
funny.
conversation. Yeah.
Huh?
None of this is funny.
Were you laughing?
God damn.
I wasn't. Hey, Merry Christmas, both of you. I think both of you celebrate Christmas,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Or Yule, if I got a tree big enough. You know how long a Yule log has to burn? The 12 days of Christmas, my guy.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back. This is Good Not Great, a mostly Minnesota sports podcast. I'm your host, Alec George. Across from me is three people. Doc, Sody, and Sody, you may introduce. She's just hanging out.
Oh, yeah. We got a studio guest.
Grace has graced us.
Mhm.
Man, I've been waiting on that one.
Do you want to say hi?
Jesus.
She was kind of just trying to be in the background. You
Dude,
you made this.
Like,
Well, I didn't ask for it.
Well,
she can just say hi.
Just
you're already doing name
since,
puns.
Georgie
like,
did this. Just
Duh.
say hi.
I was happy hanging out upstairs with his wife.
Yeah, and then you dragged her back down.
We had to look. There was legal documents. I wanted a second set of eyes.
I get it.
She's
I
my
get it.
legal representation.
I get it.
And-
Guys, it's almost Christmas. What are you guys doing? How's the week? What are you prepping for?
What do you mean?
Because it's almost Christmas.
I'm prepping for the end of the world, man. I'm buying diesel fuel and 9mm ammo. You kidding me? You know how much water I could filter in a 24-hour period? Enough to wash you 9 times. You're filthy. But no, dude, you know what bums me out?
Bathed
You know what
2
bums me
times
out?
today,
Now that
but-
the snow's coming, the rules on the side of the
What
roads
snow?
and stuff.
What snow?
Yeah, dude, there's not snow coming.
That's coming. But so do you have to move your car if snowplows come through?
No.
Oh, you have a driveway. I
I-
forgot. Because I'm usually parked in the middle of it. Anyway.
I do pay for my driveway to get plowed, though.
Just so you know, last year somebody tried to give Santa a parking ticket for his sleigh. But that gangster just walked up and said, dude, it's on the house.
I shouldn't have gave that the rim shot. That
Why
was
not?
Terrible.
The sleigh's on the house. I got
Not a
it.
fan, Doc?
Yeah, it's all right.
It's
Really?
all right.
Yeah, I don't.
I have more. I could go out and Google
Trying.
something.
Yeah.
How
I
is
could rip off a joke from some guy on TikTok like I do every week.
outside of stockpiling bullets? How's your week?
I can't say living the dream.
Well, because that's not your thing.
No, it's not.
We'd have to start over.
But I will say I've had an existential, phenomenal week.
Amazing.
Honestly, work has been just hectic enough to demand my best, so I can hang my hat on every day.
It's that fine line, right?
Oh my God, I can hang my hat on every day. Go home, snap that belt as soon as I hit the door, and just say, "You did it. Take your pants off, big guy."
You wait till you hit the door.
Or is that
get
even
the belt
a?
off?
So to say it one more time,
What?
just the ending.
I forgot what it said.
Snap the belt.
Snap the belt, take your pants off, and say, "Good job, big guy." Oh, there you go.
Big boys.
A big boy.
Once I lose the shirt, I grab my Gallerhorn at home, stare in the mirror, and just let one rip.
What are you doing for Christmas?
Oh, Christmas is going to be incredible. I've got, I get to see Cal, which I got to see him last weekend because it was start of fantasy playoffs.
That's right.
I played Cal.
And you beat him.
You had a first round bye because your team did so well
Yes.
in meaningless weeks. I won when it counted. Anyway, I smoked him. He never had a chance. It was never close. I was never worried, not once.
Your team's come on, and I'm worried.
Yeah.
Telling you, yeah.
The unknown factor.
Uh-huh.
Everybody came on hot except for Bijan.
We have like a.
Bijan must have banged his coach's kid or something because he hates Bijan.
Oh, I was going to bring this up. Yeah, Arthur Smith needs to go.
He's
It's crazy, and that's
he's
been
a
being
high
said
school
since week
coach
3.
with vendettas and grudges. Bijan dropped the ball, and I'm sure he was like, "What was that?" He goes, "An honest mistake." He goes, "You're never gonna carry the ball for me." Okay.
It was a
Cut him.
crazy stat, and I wish I had this, but it's something like Algier and the backup tight end, Jonnu Smith, have more combined touches than London, Bijan and Pitts.
Because they're young and he hates them, and they came in and said,
crazy.
we're
It's
talented.
absolutely crazy.
And he said, no, you're not. You're a rookie. You got to do it just the way rookies used to do. I'm like, rookies used to make $40,000 a year. Yeah, they had to earn something when Arthur Smith was relevant in football.
This is going to be a record.
What are you about to press? You about to press the music?
Doc, how was your week? What are you doing for Christmas?
Don't come on. I just got here. I haven't been in studio.
We're not doing the NFL yet, Doc.
I missed you guys.
Missed
Is
you
there
too.
a Google Doc I should be referencing?
Always. Yeah, maybe Grace has the technology.
It's the same Google Doc.
Seriously.
It's not a
Every
new one.
week. Every week.
The Google Doc changes.
I'll pay you just to keep that Google Doc open. Just so.
Just send it to me next time.
No,
Thank you.
it'll absolutely be shared with you.
I can say, have your people contact my people.
Oh my God.
Fair enough.
That's awesome.
That's where we're at now.
Dude, we have contracts. Somebody else could have a business email and
I knew he was
help,
going to be jazzed about.
help me. Dude, if the one thing I've ever needed in my life, it's help with organization.
Structure.
Yeah. You both have given me neither. But you've given me love, and frankly, that's all this little raccoon needs.
If you can give nothing else,
Yep.
why not a little bit of
Just a little trash panda over
the
there.
tender stuff? A wet raccoon, as it were.
Yeah, that's
His
for,
own
for
words.
those who can't see. I just did a little whisker scrub, like I had to sneeze, like a cute little trash panda.
And Doc's here too. So- what? How's the week? What are you doing for Christmas?
Week's been good. Living the dream.
Always.
That's right. Nothing too big planned for Christmas. I'm
Good.
not going to be one of those people that go all out and
For sure.
a million presents under the tree, and that's just not what it's about, right?
Well, million's a
36, but last year I had 37.
Pretty outrageous number. How many gifts did you actually buy your little daughter that I know you spoil? Oh, that was
He's counting.
he swallowed.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh, we probably have like 5.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, but is one of them
One of them is a horse.
okay?
So,
Entire horse. What?
anyways,
How many hands?
Is that for real?
anyways,
Did you get her a horse?
yeah.
Like,
Hold on.
Are you
Dude,
boarding
so-
it at a
okay,
stable
so
and
here we
learning
go,
how to
right?
ride?
You can't tell me the week was boring when you bought a horse.
So last year,
Are you getting a horse?
I want to
last-
ride your horse.
yeah, you do, big boy.
Big boy.
So bad.
Last year we bought her one of those like couches that are like a million things you can rearrange, make forts, whatever.
It's called a futon.
No, it's not. But she has this thing
It's
where
Swedish for
we set it
futon.
up like it's pretend house or a tent or something, and,
Yeah.
and she's recently been getting on it and saying horse and
Yeah.
wanting to be a cowgirl.
Have you shown her John Wayne?
She doesn't need to
They'll
see
get there. They'll get there.
Yeah,
It's all right. Red Dead Redemption 2 first, and then John Wayne movies.
Oh yeah, let's go straight to an M-rated video game, not America's Sweetheart. Anyway, Doc, you were saying before.
So
Georgie
she wanted a
interrupted.
horse, and get her a horse.
Serious? So wait, how do you
What
get?
are
How do you
you-
get a kid a horse nowadays?
I feel like it's a rocking horse.
So is it like a timeshare where you can show up and ride this thing and then just leave it to its own devices?
You just have to pay for it being stabled at not your property.
Where are you keeping it? Because I got horse people. I feel like I get you a better rate.
My mom would love this. Loves horses.
Does she?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like cries about them.
She cries about horses? I don't know if that's love.
Well, like horses in it's like when
like
that,
if she sees a horse,
it's
having
like
a
when
good
that Sarah
time,
McLachlan commercial comes on. You get sad about the dogs. So she supports horses out in California and stuff, and she gets updates about them.
dude, horses
They
in
eventually
California
pass,
are doing
right? So
just
yes.
fine.
Not always.
Okay.
They have their things just like every other horse, man. My week, thank you for asking, was good. And we're going to get right into the Vikes. So, the Minnesota Vikings lose 27
Wait,
to
hang on.
24.
What was
in
the highlight?
Overtime.
Highlight of your week since I've seen you physically, because it's
I
been
should
2
say,
weeks.
I should say,
you got a haircut. You look prettier.
I'm in the middle of an 11-day vacay, thanks to my doc boss, and it's
Is
been
that
great.
why you're in
It's
such a?
been very nice.
We've talked on the phone more in the last. It's probably because you're not working.
That's why I'm available.
Yeah,
That's why.
let him go. I mean,
Every time
Yeah,
I call
I
him,
have free time.
Yeah, Doc's like, he won't admit he's fired. He thinks he's on a binger.
Right before Christmas.
it's called a permanent vacation.
right before Christmas.
Georgie's pointing upstairs at his wife. I get it now. We're good.
Right?
We don't want to tell her.
I wasn't doing that.
It's all about love, not presents this year, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
there's no gifts.
Are you making massage coupons? Are you making massage coupons? Is it a build your own present this year?
I wish. Can I have my job back?
Earn it.
The way these texts are going right now, yes.
Vikings led by 2 touchdowns. We had a lead again. We give up a lead again. It's another
about
one-score
sports.
game. And I just don't know what to really talk about anymore. They're 7-7, and I don't know what to look forward to.
Next year.
Well, playoffs. You
Right.
you guys are going to make the playoffs.
Because
Will
the Packers
3
suck
NFC
just a little bit
North
more.
teams make it?
Because the Packers suck a little bit more.
I think they'll make it.
I
think all 3 of us
we
do.
probably will. That'd be crazy.
What do you mean? It happens all the time. We're the strongest division in
I feel like
football.
that'd also be bad for the league.
Why?
The Vikings and the Packers in the playoff this year.
And the Lions. Oh, my.
Oh, Lions are doing great.
Are they?
Well,
They
okay,
are
sorry.
sliding
Sure.
harder than my
No,
pants.
who'd they just frick up?
I fell on ice.
Completely just frick somebody up.
No.
Blew them out.
I thought they lost.
They
Yeah, I'm
lost
pretty
to
sure
the
they lost.
to the Bears 2 weeks ago.
Georgie's drunk.
Shut up. You're gonna make me prove this to you.
Please do. It's nice to see you put a little show prep.
Man,
Doc, what was the highlight of your week?
my app changed.
Like one moment where you're like, this is it. This is the highlight of my week.
The Lions beat the Broncos 42-17.
I got a Starbucks gift card from a
Thank you.
7-year-old today.
In other
that's
notes,
She threw up on the sidewalk, and instead of being like, what the hell? I got her a 7-Up and some
I didn't try to
crackers.
hit that.
And moments later, she walked back with a gift card, and she's like, hey, Merry Christmas. I'm like, "Fuck."
That's great.
Solid kid.
That's right.
And she cleaned up her own vomit.
That's great.
Yeah, Mom made her.
Of course. No, it's good, Mom.
Oh, she was yelling a lot. It was weird.
So, in Alexander Madison's absence, Ty Chandler goes for 23 carries, 132 yards, and a touchdown. Added 3 catches for 25 yards. What's Jane doing down here?
Nothing. She's fine. Don't worry about it.
Sodi's belly.
He looked very good. He looked better than Madison.
He has.
And
What do you mean?
KOC has come out and said that they're going to look to get him more involved.
Okay, so I would rather hear him say, we have underestimated his talent.
Yeah. Why hasn't he been playing?
Every time
I agree.
his average yards per carry, more.
Yup.
Broken tackles, first contact, more.
Mm-hmm.
First downs, I believe, per carry, more.
Mhm. Yeah. So here's the thing.
He must be a problem in the locker roomers.
I am, and again, this is another one-score game. We have not won by more than 2 scores since 2019.
Case Keenum.
Probably. I'm torn between praise because of our injuries and how we've kind of maintained, but also I'm torn between praise and blame for KOC, and I just don't know which way to tip.
Oh, you can't blame him.
He's young.
He's that.
Yeah, but there's
He
all these little things within the games that I feel like you really can.
But he hired the guy that kept him in every
we did
game
a tush
in
push
B-flow.
with a 3 wide receiver set.
Well, I don't know why anyone else in the league is trying to do the tush push outside of Philadelphia.
Why?
It's a fair point.
No
but,
one else can do it.
Well, teams have been doing
I'll
it
push your tush.
less effectively, but they've
Watch
been doing it. They've been doing it though.
Stop staring. Look at the eye contact.
My belt's coming off.
Why? That's the most genuine smile
Take
I've
it
received
easy,
in a while.
you guys.
That's
man.
the best thing to happen to
He
me
has the
all week.
softest eyes.
Okay, I took my shirt off, but now your pants are off.
You have a neon sign that says "Remove clothing."
This was Doc's motive
The whole time,
upon purchase
dude,
of that sign.
I'm just realizing that Doc puts plants in here, neon signs that say "Let's get naked." He wears provocative shirts. You're encouraging
What's the shirt say?
a nude
Yeah, Sody,
beach
what's the shirt
in
say?
a St. Paul
What's
baseball.
Sody, what's the shirt say?
Hang on, it's a sloth in a suit, a nice suit with sunglasses. He's smiling. He's having a good night, but I believe the bottom looks handwritten. It says, "Hell yeah, comma, I suck toes." It does.
What is your motive for this podcast? You fell in love with Sody the second you laid eyes on him?
It was mutual.
Man,
I didn't even have to see him.
this is about to be a matchmaker's podcast. Let's go. Yeah, sorry, Grace.
Gotta
Doc's
get
in
that,
Doc's
gotta
in
get that
town
snatch
now.
quote
Yeah.
back out.
Why do you think I'm sitting in between them?
What do you guys think? Do you lean praise or blame KOC, or is it a bit of both? Why am I having the struggle?
I'm all praise, dude. I honestly, I can't see anything he's personally doing that he's not trying really hard. I think he didn't screw up the Pasternaut. The Pasternaut, once he's allowed to know what's going on and overthink, he does. But look at
Who's making him overthink?
KOC,
Okay.
because he's a positive. He's a feed. He's like, oh, here's all the things you did great.
Mm-hmm.
And what you need is a young rookie who says, I don't want to listen to my coach. I just want to go out there and sling. But this guy's like, wow, that's genuine. Let me learn from that. I don't want that. I liked it better when you didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
I'd rather have you be blind, dumb, and deaf and running out there just making plays.
Well, he's not your quarterback.
But you said you
anymore.
don't blame KOC.
No.
Oh.
KOC also, I give him a ton of credit for putting a guy
That's why I
like
love
Brian
you.
Flores in place, a controversial coach, that said he may have issues with management. But when I score 3 points in Las Vegas, I need to know my D coordinator is going to keep him to nothing.
Also, worth mentioning, his issues with management were after management told him to lose.
Mm-hmm.
He was not cool with that.
No, I wouldn't be either.
Right.
But I'm, super
Anyways.
successful as a coach.
Anyways. Hey, speaking about B-Flow, this nice little segue.
What happened with Anthony Edwards?
We'll get to the NBA. Wish you had the document in front of you.
God
It's structured now since like episode 5, I think it was.
It looks like it's loading.
Vikings points allowed in past 4 games in quarters 1 through 3, 4.5 points per game, number 1 in the NFL. First through the third quarter,
Where's your
4.5 points per game, number 1 in the
number
NFL.
1 defense in football?
Fourth quarter in OT, 10.5 points per game, number 31 in the NFL.
Doc's rubbing his face like he disagrees. Oh,
So what's happened in the fourth quarter?
I'd say the Gatorade gets switched to a grape, and we're an orange team.
The Purple Vikings aren't a grape Gatorade team? Do you even listen to yourself?
Yeah, dude, it's
God.
overkill. It's overkill.
Anyways. Before we go,
Doc, what do you think's happening?
what's going on, Doc?
He's pregnant with emotion.
I can tell.
No, I think you guys just probably get in your own heads, can't get out of your own way. Maybe a little lack of conditioning, and the boys need to run.
You got to run them like the new Wild coach did,
Bush.
I guess. And now we got to pay Bush.
What?
It wasn't.
First cease and desist.
Okay, no.
We're still hunting, baby.
Was not.
I want to get in trouble.
Was not a Bush. Absolutely was not a Bush. Anyways, Packers security guard tried to take a football given from Mike Evans after his touchdown catch to a Buccaneers fan. Tried to take it from him. What do you say about your security system, Doc?
Doing his job.
I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck that fan.
Whoa.
I'm with it too.
Controversial.
You know what? I'll let Doc speak first, and then I'll say my opinion on it.
Okay, so ultimately it was a misunderstanding and he gave the football back.
Yeah.
But it was funny. The
fan was somewhere he shouldn't have been.
Did you see
but
what happened?
He was there because the gate was left open.
Did you see? No, he tripped through the gate.
So-
It was really funny.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the fan was like walking by as Evans scored the touchdown, or he was like by the gate. He trips through the gate and almost flips over, and like Evans just hands him the ball. And the security guard thought he was like coming over and like immediately like grabbed the ball and stopped like him from doing anything. And they got it sorted out. I'm just looking for reasons to.
I'm on the security guard,
You know.
guard side here, especially Big Dom for Philly. I can't believe the NFL is going to ban him from the sidelines. For the
What
rest of the
happened?
season.
He's doing okay
Yeah.
in the suites.
Hey, what
by the
happened?
way. I watched him dusting some wings in the suite. and they were like, Big Dom's up
I'm
in the
completely unfamiliar with that.
Well, I don't remember what team it was.
Who's
but
Big Dom?
Big Dom is the head of security for the
Kind of like
Philadelphia
Entourage.
Eagles.
They had
Oh.
a Dom.
Okay,
I mean, he wears a pinky ring. He's
course.
probably in the mafia.
nice. Does he have a coke nail?
There was a
And,
sideline scuffle, some conversations happening,
Okay.
and this dude got involved. Not a player, not a coach. And they're like, who's this guy? And it literally just said, like, GM of security, and he's an advisor to the team.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
So he's
against the
basically-
Niners, and he put his hand against.
Well, no, he didn't.
Greenlaw.
No, Greenlaw swung at him,
Kind
but
of,
like
Green-
a little
yeah,
baby
like-
swing,
yeah,
right?
kinda,
Like, oh, I
like-
could hit
And
you
he
if I
said,
want
I ain't
to.
playing no
Right.
games.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he's like, I'll
I'm
have
the
you
Dom.
killed. You'll
Yep.
be swimming with the fishes.
He smiled and shut a
Did he
John
say that?
back.
Yeah.
He didn't say that.
I mean, you got to
He
read
had to.
between the lines,
lips.
but
But he
Same
really
shit.
only like put his hand out to like distance to.
yeah, to get away from his player. He's
It's all
And
Obi-Wan
he's
Kenobi
banned
has to
from
do.
sidelines now. Is
yeah,
so
the clown Roger Goodell was like, "Oh no, you can't." Nah.
So is that every
Did you just
security
see with the
NFL
Seattle
personnel or
team?
just him? That's a
Just-
little weird.
just Big
That's
A
weird.
Seattle coach
That's-
just did the same thing. Did you see that?
Really weird.
Who's the AJ Brown? Because the Eagles again, and I think it was kind of a shot at this Dom guy, but AJ Brown went into the sideline of the Seahawks, and you can see this coach as he's walking back out. AJ Brown like shoves the Seahawk corner, and this coach just steps right in front of him and shoulders him, and AJ Brown turns like, "Are you serious? That's our thing." It starts John, and then all of a sudden a bunch of coaches get in there like, so it's literally the next big thing is a coach is going to fight a player. But hey, we're talking about it. It works.
I guess so.
Make it publicity.
Let's do it. Yeah, it can be. It sure can be.
You can do that.
Can we do Sody Cooks now? I want to talk about.
The Packers, in a losing effort, get torched by Mayfield. He just stuck that cheese in the oven.
Boomer Sooner, baby. Boomer Sooner.
There was a better food reference in there somewhere.
Yeah, you
Anyways.
missed that.
Who was better in college?
Mayfield, NFC Player
Baker or
of the
Johnny
Week.
Manziel?
Johnny. No, probably not.
Yeah, he was, dude.
Was he?
Dude, he was.
I don't
so
know. I watched a documentary recently. I'm probably biased.
He likes to party.
Packers now have a 23% chance to make the playoffs, 95% if they win out.
Yeah, that's right. Read my stats I put in there.
What else you got? What else you got, Doc?
Wait, did you
You wanna-
contribute to the Google Doc?
Yes.
Damn it. Why don't I have access to this?
Anyways, go ahead, Doc. He's banging his
Hide this.
I just don't know what to do right here. Grab those contracts we signed earlier. We gotta
No,
be
it's
nice.
cool, dude. The
Where's the damn
we're
shredder?
set. We're friends forever.
Honey, grab the shredder from the closet.
That's right. We need to be a CIA black site. Shred everything. We're going dark.
I used to burn documents for my dad tax season.
Yeah.
He paid me $40 and I had a trash can and a stick. He'd be like, just burn every box I bring you.
That's like that's redneck Succession.
Seriously. It was great. I smelled like smoke. I got to burn stuff. My dad got rid of some documents. Everybody wins.
We probably went out back, shot a snapper afterwards.
We were at Muller Family Theaters eating Sour Patch with that cash. That's what we were doing, player.
Yep.
Remember the movie
Every weekend.
Australia with Hugh Jackman?
Too long.
3.5 hours, buddy.
Nicole
Never
Kidman.
saw a wink.
Nicole Kidman.
I was getting Georgie refills.
What are the Packers doing? What's going on? I see you got a note here about the D coordinator.
Yeah, they should fire him.
They should, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can't surround that guy with all that first round talent.
Yes.
And then he's just like
They should be making noise, and they're not.
shit in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Flores wouldn't do that.
He sure
Exactly.
wouldn't. He sure wouldn't.
Wait, you agree?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. B-Flow's cool again.
That's right.
He feels great.
Right
That's
on.
right.
Yeah. No,
Anyone
I agree.
that's suing the NFL is
I agree.
die with me.
I'm sure my dad agrees.
Does he? When
Yeah,
are we going to
he's-
call him? He's
we
wanted
have
to be a part of this.
You're right.
He's actively said, I'd love to be a caller. And you've just denied your own father.
False. We're getting another mic, and it's going to happen.
You can call him.
Anyways.
Call your dad, people.
Sody, get you coming on late with the hot 7-7 record, taking down your bro
Yeah.
in the first round of the offs. I hate the offs. It's the playoffs. I'm sorry. And now you and I are squaring off.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I mean, confident.
You're confident? I am too.
I have the strongest team in fantasy right now.
You don't.
Okay.
That's me.
Is it?
It's me.
Okay.
Yep.
Dude,
It's me.
if we had a
My
sensor,
bye week team
if we had a
last week
censor
put up
button-
180.
I would describe the things I would do to your backside in this game.
Metaphorically, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Mm.
All right.
I'm just saying there's a reason I'm silent. There's a lot of stuff just flashing.
Before we move on, because this is going to be fun.
Wait, what do you honestly think you're going to win?
I am also confident
Why, though?
because I'm the points leader in the best record in the league.
Okay. From games that
I
happened.
cleared points leader by 150, dog.
Okay.
How many points? I cannot wait to next
How many
season.
points did your team score last week?
Like 180.
Okay. What did mine score?
Less.
Wait, did you actually score 180?
If I put in an actual lineup, I would have.
Oh, so you didn't actually put in a lineup.
I put in, there was a guy who was out. The only person available who I could have put in.
Wait, did he
put
have a
up 20.
bye or was it an injury? Something you can't control?
I didn't put in a lineup.
Was it a
was
bye or an
week.
injury?
Injury.
So something you can't control. That can't happen next week. Do you have a healthy lineup this week?
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear it.
I would have had a healthy lineup. The person who I would have played.
So you took a week off.
Yes, I did. I earned the bye.
He's terrified.
Hey, so is it official? Am I going to be in this league next year? Or
I sure hope so.
I talked about it.
Doc is looking at our matchup.
I know,
He's going to give us his honest opinion.
but
Who wins this round?
I did talk to the commish Sunday. He doesn't know if you have what it takes.
I'd win this league next year.
No, it's not about the league. It's about the draft. How long can you stay up and still drive a car safely?
What?
Like 72 hours? Can you still operate a motor
I
vehicle?
can probably out party all of you, if that's what you're wondering.
He
Cal.
says he's going to win the league and out party us?
Cal.
Well, now we have to see.
We got to get that. What are those little handheld breathalyzers like the Alcohawk?
Something.
Yeah, we need
we'll get one of those. Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, For people who buy those for other people, like, hey, you have a problem. Let's give you one of these. It's a fucking high score. The next time they're at a bar with all their buddies,
That's
they're like,
right.
how dumb are you? I've never seen a guy hit one of those handheld breathalyzers and not go get a shot going, I'm way too good. Let's fire it up. I'm after it.
Shit.
Dude, yeah. My brother got one as like a gag gift. 18 different people got DWIs that month.
Also a good tool to know where you are after how many drinks.
The problem is they're like, pfft. Are you telling me 0.24, which is a felony? I feel great. And it's
Shit.
just kidding. Nobody does that.
We do not condone. Doc, thoughts?
Do you want to be a part of this league?
Yes.
What makes you think
He's about to win our
you
league.
deserve it?
He's good.
Oh, if you're coming with a championship.
I vouch. He's good. He's a trade king. He has the best roster in the league, and he has 4 first-round picks.
He's pulling out his phone. He's about to show me something.
Talk us through your thought process.
Okay, so
It's a below-the-belt shot of him in sweatpants.
Don't show me roster, then he's going to talk
You're
about
in the
it.
league.
Sodi has the better quarterback. He's going to win there. You obviously have C-Mac, so you're going to win there.
Mm-hmm.
Running back 2s are probably a push.
Who are they?
ETN and Cook.
Dude, I would have loved to have been in the room when you
Yeah.
drafted this team. Was everybody else asleep?
He's just made a bunch of
I've
trades.
built that team through trades.
How do you
It's a dynasty.
talk everyone out of the best players in the league?
Dynasty.
Oh, it is?
Dynasty.
But
Keep
I
going.
mean, it's not like I gave up first-round
Dude,
picks
there's
for these.
something
'cause
super cool about guys that are in
Keep going.
dynasty leagues. It's like somebody that smokes a corncob pipe.
I want to do.
It's like you,
yeah.
you do tobacco, but you do it in
totally
so
is.
sophisticated way.
Totally is.
Your receivers are probably a push.
Uh-huh.
Samuel and
Uh-huh.
then Smith and then St. Brown and Evans.
But who's hotter?
Tight ends are a push with Hawkinson and Laporta.
I get him in the flex though.
How
I don't
much
think
fun
so.
is this
Who's his
matchup going
flex?
to
Did
be?
he change?
His is Bijan Mustard.
Bijan Mustard.
And you got
Hot and
Swift.
spicy by Sean Mustard.
Bijan Mustard.
You got what?
Well, there's two.
K-Swiss?
There's 2 flexes.
And then you have Pacheco.
Mm-hmm.
Is he even going to play? Probably not.
He's
He's questionable.
He was cleared last week. They
He's
gave him an extra
questionable.
week. Yeah, because there's no probable take anymore. Everyone's questionable every week.
He's
talking
getting
about.
offensive. He's worried. Listen to him.
Look at the projection. Look
He's
at
like
the
a
score projection.
small cobra backed into
I
a
don't-
corner.
I don't have a-
What's the overall projection?
You winning 156 to 145.
Ooh, that's close.
Yeah, that's.
It's close.
And
Who are
Trevor
his-
Lawrence has been trash.
Who are his
He's got a
receivers?
questionable tag too, so who knows if he even plays.
I know.
If he doesn't play, who are you putting in at quarterback?
This is
I
so
have
much fun
3
to
others
watch.
on my bench. I've been streaming quarterbacks.
You only have one on your bench.
I should have Sam Howell and Kyler Murray.
Oh, you do have two. Yep.
Who are his-
You're
who-
not going to play Sam Howell against the Jets.
No, I know. Who's Sodi's receivers?
The good ones. What's going on with the pizza
Debo.
situation? You want me to cook?
Okay.
JSN.
Okay.
Who's that?
Okay.
Smith
No,
Njigba.
going by the season, the wide receivers are not a push. Maybe for this week, sure, but going from the season, they are not a push.
But it's not seasons. It's the
this
offs.
week. It's this week.
Right now, baby.
Right now, baby.
Any given Sunday.
know.
Otherwise, I'd have Kirk Cousins on my team and be like, look what he did last season. Look what he did last. Look what he did.
Not super worried.
If I was a betting man, I would put money on Georgie, but
Really?
you have a chance. It's not
It'll be
gonna
close.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to be a
No,
blowout.
and that team, like over the last few weeks, has been putting up.
So let me ask you this.
Yep.
You're pretty confident.
I'm just confident.
You guys should make a bet.
Sodi, I've had the best team in the league all year. That's why I'm confident.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to remind you, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick one time had a season. 19 wins and 1 giant loss.
Mhm.
Remember that?
I've already lost 5 times.
Oh, this season you have?
Mhm.
Why'd you lose? Injuries? Bye weeks? What was your excuse then?
Second most points scored against.
Second most points scored against. Okay. So a team did well against you and scored points, and that was your excuse? Sounds like you got beat, homie.
I didn't make an excuse.
You guys should make a bet.
I didn't make an excuse. What's the bet? Let's go back to D spot.
Your wife.
You want to go back? Jesus Christ.
I'm kidding.
Oh my
I'm
God.
kidding. We'll cook a meal of my choice. Let me finish.
Dude.
Christ. Okay.
Speaking of that, did you guys see that trade where someone was trying to get Christian McCaffrey and they were like,
Doc
"I'll
interrupted.
trade you ETN and a night with my wife."
Seriously? Is that a fantasy thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a post.
Dude,
and
when
then, yeah.
fantasy
and
football becomes
someone was like, "Do I take it?"
Fantasy football.
It was C-Mac though. It was McCaffrey.
Yeah, they were like, his wife is super hot.
Yeah.
Cheers.
That was a thing. Oh man.
It's a filthy sport.
Okay, we need to move on from football, but before we do, one more thing. This is a Sody, I do want your super quick take on this. Just ask me to hand you something.
We're good.
You got it? This is from something. This is weird. BolaVIP.com. Sure. NFL news. Former Patriots quarterback, it's not Tom Brady. They put it like that to make it seem like Tom Brady, believes Bill Belichick will coach the Cowboys, saying, quote, "I'm just saying, well, if everybody assumes it, everybody I talk to assumes it." And that's all he said, and that's all it is. But he thinks Belichick's going to coach the Cowboys.
He's not. He's going to the Jets. Going back to the Jets, sorry. He's
God,
going back to the
could
Jets.
see
Tom
that.
Sala,
Could totally
Aaron
see that.
Rodgers. That's exactly what's happened. The franchise wants it. Bill wants it.
Could totally
He's
see
sick
that.
of waking up in the marina at some 42-year-old single mom's house, walking outside flexing
What's
his
funny,
chest.
though, is I could see the Cowboys getting rid of McCarthy if they don't make it past second round.
They don't want Belichick.
That would be
Jerry
stupid.
Jones can't
I think so,
have
too.
another GM. Jerry
Agreed.
Jones and Bill
Right.
Belichick would never work in the same room. But
That's
the
a good
Jets
point.
are
That's
more
also a
than
good
willing
point.
to
That's
hand
also a
that
good point.
entire franchise over to Bill and say, "You've effed us for years. Show us how it's done."
Doing a great job talking
Keep
out of your
doing it.
bum, but
Yep.
that was a super
He's
good
like,
point.
"What do you have for me to
Super
work
good
with?
point.
Do you have Tom Brady?" They say, "No, but we have Aaron Rodgers." He goes, "That's the Walmart version. I can work with that."
Exactly.
And he'll win one Super Bowl, and then he'll just
No.
And then he'll say I did it
him and
without Tom.
Robert Kraft will head down to Miami, man,
And go where?
to the Dolphins game because they're going to run the Dolphins team. Get your head out of the gutter again. I want a nice meal cooked by your wife, and you guys were filthy about it.
Oh, jeez.
It's terrible.
Okay. It's this has been great.
I'm not going to hang out with you guys anymore.
All right, my top 5. Before my top 5, I do just want to say to all those ice anglers out there, and I'm going myself a couple times.
Whoa, can I correct your terminology? Hard water fisherman.
All you hard water fishermen out there,
I'm fishing hard water this year.
don't be freaking idiots. It happens every year. And just recently, 35 anglers rescued on floating piece of ice. Just don't be dumb.
Do you know that some
Happens
people
every year, just waiting for the truck to go through.
take a
It has not
chainsaw,
been cold.
They do a big
Get off
circle
the
in
damn
ice, hook trolling motors to it, and turn it into like a lazy Susan you can stand on, and then you just party and get dizzy. Does that sound safe or fun? Can't be both.
I wasn't listening.
God.
Because it's my top 5 Christmas movies.
Do some music or something. Let's get excited about you.
Well,
Do
what-
the
say it again, though.
What?
Whatever you said.
I'm not gonna. The listeners.
I
will be
wasn't
like, wow,
choosing not
that's-
to listen. I was distracted.
So you were talking about ice safety.
Yes.
I've recently learned about a group of people that have a party on the ice where they cut a giant circle in it with a chainsaw, hook trolling motors to the inside of that ice, and turn them on, all in the same direction. So
there
the
a video
ice
of this?
spins like a.
Can I see this?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. That sounds like a blast. There's a way to do that safely.
I think we know where we're going to record our live episode this year.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay, that's sweet. Are
And
you
the best
kidding me?
part is you consume smoked meats and alcohol while you do it.
Great things.
Yeah.
2 great things. Okay. that
Doc?
seems great.
Doc.
Okay. Where's the disco ball? That's all it needs.
Oh, it's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's tradition.
My life.
And you're going to throw up.
No, you don't throw up. It's a slow spin. Kind of like a.
It better be. And what was that? Yeah, exactly. Just a nice mediocre speed.
Yeah.
Exactly. Top 5 Christmas movies, because it's that time of year. You guys watching Christmas movies? Yeah, you are.
Yeah. I mean, but I feel like I'm going to hate your list.
Yeah, maybe. No, we agree on movies. Come on, you're being
We
facetious.
don't.
You're being,
We don't.
No.
you and I?
Elf is not a top 5 Will Ferrell movie.
Zoolander, get out of
Get
here.
the hell out of here.
Okay, on the Will Ferrell movies, sure.
Doc and I agree.
On comedies in general.
I just can't wait for your.
Okay, but you
Your
agree that
list.
Elf is a great movie.
Let's hear this list.
Jesus, you're just being.
I'm so proud of you for doing show prep. At least you put effort into the show. I can't knock you for that. It's more than I can say. I did drive an hour to get here, though.
You guys ready?
I've been ready.
This is I don't know if this belongs in the top 5. I put it in the top 5 because
I made a top 5 list, and first one probably didn't belong there.
but it was filmed here and it has a place in my heart. I watch it all the time.
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
Great. Top 5.
Thank you, sir.
That's in the good job.
Okay.
Great start to the list.
All right. You're being patronizing.
No,
but
I'm
thank
dead
you.
serious. I love that movie. I don't watch it enough because I don't
Same.
know.
I actually haven't watched it in a
Where
long
do you
time, but I
find
would
that
love to.
nowadays?
It's a great point.
I
and
used to have
do
to go to
not know.
Blockbuster.
Do not know. Whoo.
Can you
okay.
still get Netflix to mail you a DVD?
Who would have ever thought they would become what they have?
Yeah, seriously. That's how it started. Wow. I forgot about that. We did that.
Me, man. I tried to
That's
invest.
great.
I was 12.
Man.
You tried?
Yeah. I was like, this is brilliant. Wait till DVDs start coming out.
You really could have kickstarted this whole thing if you would have.
Dude, you know what Amazon started doing? They started shipping my mom books.
Yeah, books.
Chicken Soup for the Soul. I'm like,
Yeah.
where'd you get all these books that fast? Amazon. This is going to be huge. She's like, go downstairs, play Spyro the Dragon.
A to Z, baby.
A to Z, baby. Number 4?
Can I guess?
Doc, you made a list too.
I did.
Okay,
Oh.
what's your number 5? Do your number 5. So I have Jingle All the Way as my number 5.
My number 5 is Die Hard.
Great. Oh, I didn't even think about Die Hard.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
cool.
a Christmas movie.
Good job. That's great. But see, I'm not. Are you including any of the Harry Potters?
No.
That's a little bit less. Okay,
never seen
no,
Die
because I was not either. So
Yeah.
great. Okay,
Never seen Die Hard.
Sodi. Wow.
What?
Wow.
We
We were
Take your
supposed
headset
to.
off and leave.
We were supposed to watch Mr. Robot, but I can't find my DVD set.
Oh, you have Mr. Robot on DVD?
I had it. I don't know where it streams.
What a humble brag. Oh, I'm sorry.
I got it
I'm
Black
sorry
Friday,
we all
like 8
agreed to
years
watch
ago.
this, but I can't find my 47-disc box set that's autographed by Rami Malek.
It's one season that I got on Black Friday for like $8.
You SAG actor
Like 4
guild
years ago.
little prima
Come
donna.
on. My number 4, 8 Crazy Nights.
Mm.
Adam Sandler.
I will say probably.
My finger's in your mouth, kitty, but I don't feel no teeth. He's talking about his butt. Great. My favorite. Love it. What were you going to say?
Sodi's
Doc, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Christmas Vacation.
Okay, that's great.
Wait, like National Lampoon?
Like Shitter's Full. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost like my 2.
My number 3, Christmas Vacation. Nice. That's
Is
great.
Elf on this list?
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yep. Your number 3.
So wait, you admit Elf's a Christmas movie, not a Will Ferrell movie?
How is it not both? What the hell argument is that? Just shut up. Come on. Thank you,
It's
Doc.
definitely both. My number 3 is Home Alone.
Yeah.
Home Alone's my honorable
These are
mention.
great.
It's my honorable mention. We watched it recently. It's so good. Catherine O'Hara in a non-comedic role, but she's still just amazing. Okay. My number 2, Elf.
God, we're perfect.
Yeah?
My number 2, Elf.
All right.
So all of us have Christmas
Let's go.
Story as
That's
number
my
1,
number
right?
1. Christmas Story is clear.
Christmas Story,
Is my
'cause that's
clear
what
number
we watch
1.
Christmas Day. Is
Oh,
that
it's
it?
not for Doc.
Oh,
Ah!
that's my number 1.
Yes, always.
Christmas Story.
Yep.
I want to hear that kid say the swear word. I want to watch his dad blow up.
Exactly.
My number 1 is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, not animated Boris Karloff.
Yeah.
Great list, Doc. It's a great list.
Yeah,
My
that's a fun one.
honorable mentions: Home Alone, Jim Carrey's Grinch, Jim Carrey's Christmas Carol, and A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Let me ask you this.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yep.
Christmas with the Cranks.
Oh,
Never seen. See, I've never seen
just
that.
watch that.
You
Amazing.
did. I know. Instead of the
Amazing.
Vikes, you chose that over the Vikes.
Yep. I watched Christmas to the Cranks instead of the Vikings game, and watching Tim Allen with the Botox trying to eat the freaking peaches. And worth it.
Okay,
It
I'll
was
have to
just
watch.
like Josh
Okay.
Dobbs trying to throw a pass.
I'll have to. I'll have to watch.
Terrible.
Okay.
That's great.
Good list, Sodi? Huh? You didn't have much to say.
That's a good list.
Thank you. Docs too.
I'd
Good
say
list.
out of all the lists you've
Uh-huh.
made, I'd list that top 3.
That's a top 3, top 5.
Well, you've only made, how many have you made? 3?
That is a top 3, top 5.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hashtag.
Woo!
Top 3, top 5.
Top 3, top 5. That's probably my 5th one or something like that. And NHL. Few quick bits. Wild are 3-1 over their last 4 with a loss to the Penguins, but dubs against Flames, Canucks, an OT victory against the Bruins, thanks to Kaprizov's put-away
Flames
goal,
and Canucks.
which
We
was
just
the
went to
second on the
Canada.
night, as well as Fleury. Had like 40 freaking saves.
Oh, yeah, he's Hall of Fame.
They're back in action tomorrow, but the juiciest bit of news, GM Bill Guerin being investigated for verbal abuse.
Oh, yeah.
Quote, news of the investigation into Guerin comes a day after the Wild confirmed to The Athletic that they had, quote, mutually agreed to part ways with assistant general manager Chris O'Hearn following a, quote, separate probe. Team sources indicated that it was coincidental that the two investigations concluded almost simultaneously.
Dude, you ever been in a hockey locker room?
This is why I love hockey, because they do the political answers better than any other league. They're the nod and agree way more than the NFL is. People get mad at certain players for the NFL for giving politically correct answers. NHL does it to a T.
Look at their injuries.
Yeah,
He's out for 9 weeks.
Yeah.
Why? Upper body.
Upper body. Yeah, seriously.
You're dismissing your GM?
Yep.
Why? Allegations.
You're right.
Verbal
abuse.
Verbal allegations.
Come out. Hey,
He spoke to someone.
this right.
We didn't like it.
No inclinations of anything after a game. So this guy's fired and we hired this guy. Just like that. It's
Why?
done.
Verbal stuff.
Yep. This guy's hired now. Now he's our coach. So I thought that was funny. Total coincidence, right?
Honestly, it's what this organization has to do to keep fans happy.
Which I'm fine with. And in all honesty, just going back to the actual game part, Kaprizov had to. It looks like I don't know if he's getting healthy or what, but he needs to look like this if we want any shot at anything.
He's starting to heat back up.
Yeah, his family's not being threatened anymore in Russia, so usually makes you.
That was probably part of it. Who knows? Who knows what's going on over there? I don't follow close enough. What about the Bills?
Jane's pissed.
Yep.
Well, I don't know about the Bills, but the Blues.
What about the Blues? Come on.
Oh, did Georgie just say something wrong?
Yeah.
Who?
Shit.
What?
Damn it. Go ahead.
Have another.
Nailed it.
The Blues, yes.
The Blues.
The Blues are 2-1 since they fired Chief.
Oh, I got have anothered by Sodi. Shit.
Welcome to Thunderdome.
Thoughts and prayers.
Jesus Christ, I don't know what's going on here.
Loves
I need
you.
a beer.
What's
I
going
love you.
on
Every
with the
day.
Blues?
Yeah.
No, they're 2-1. You know, boys are coming out playing for the new head coach. The fans did a great thing by making Jordan Kyrou cry.
Jordan Kyrou?
Yeah.
See, I'm familiar with Caillou.
Oh, fuck it. I said his name wrong.
He fought a hard battle. But Kyrou?
Yeah. They made him cry. Did you see that?
No.
So
An NHL player?
yeah.
Who made him cry?
The fans.
Oh.
So there was a interview about Chief being fired, and Jordan goes, he's not my coach, no comment.
Whoa.
Fans didn't like that.
No.
Every time he stepped on the ice.
A lot of the fans didn't want him fired, you included.
Yeah.
Correct?
Well, yeah, Chief brought the cup to St. Louis.
That's
You can't
right.
do that.
Yeah.
So they just booed him the whole game.
Ugh.
Post-game conference, he's crying.
What did he say? Take it easy
He
on
cares
me?
about his town.
Yeah, he's like, I love playing here. I signed
Wow.
signed an 8-year contract here, and, I said the wrong thing.
Oh, he admitted wrong.
He's
Well-
24, 25. I mean,
But also, I get it.
it's not his coach anymore.
It's not his coach anymore. He needs to have that mentality. Or else.
I don't follow hockey or sports for that matter. But it sounds incredible.
Why are you here?
Because I'm fun. I don't know. You guys keep inviting me. Georgie was legitimately mad I couldn't make it last week.
You do love sports.
I do.
You really do.
But-
you're just it's selective with what gets through to you.
Yeah. The Blues. Now I want to start watching Blues hockey.
But either way, one
You
of the
should. They're good.
I don't have enough time to watch Wild hockey.
You don't want to
saying.
watch the Wild.
I don't think I do.
Yeah, probably not.
I might start watching Blues hockey.
I'm not. Doc, you got something juicy here.
You cooking?
Well, I got juice.
And so I feel like this is going to fire Sodi up.
Oh, I get fired up easy. Fire me
Yep.
up. Go.
The Mount Rushmore of actors.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, man, second office thought this week. That was the
The
hottest.
first 4 on the bill of Goodfellas, and I'm out of here.
I'm
walking away. Ray Liotta,
Keep going.
Joe Pesci,
Yeah.
Oh, Robert De Niro,
Okay.
and
Oh, he's got one more. He's got
Eli
one more.
Roth.
No.
Roth's in it, isn't he? Goodfellas.
Oh, nice.
I'm fucking dying over here. Right?
I don't know.
Oh, Sodi, that's Tarantino. That's Reservoir Dogs.
Oh shoot!
Come on, man. Jeez Louise. Man, you were 3 for 3 and then pulled that out of
I
your
had a
bum.
customer come in today. She was the sweetest lady in the world, and I was like, God, you look like Eli Roth.
Nice.
Not what she said.
So what are we getting at here?
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore of actors. Yeah.
Do you have yours?
I just
Hey, this
So
is.
yeah, I mean,
Would you call this Doc's top 4?
well,
Let me
no.
ask you this, Doc.
It's Mount Rushmore, baby.
Is this
There's no ranking.
Okay,
it's just the 4 that belong.
is this your Mount Rushmore or the world's though?
This is mine.
Man, I wish you would have given me time.
See, that's the problem. Is I feel like if you make a Mount Rushmore, you have to make it for everyone, right? I didn't know Abraham Lincoln. He did some good things.
Sure.
Yeah. A lot of people think he's a bad
So
Republican.
you're
but
saying we need to have like James Dean in there or something?
No.
not for me.
No, me either.
No, it's
but-
your Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
It's not the world's.
I just wanted to make sure I could be selfish.
It's yours.
Thanks.
This was the hottest thing to come out of the second office this week.
We'll have to bring this back next week with Joey.
What was the first?
Is poop. Poop joke.
Gross. Okay.
But I have mine, and you should just have yours. It should just be the 4 that comes to mind.
Crap.
Who's your 4? Actors, not actresses.
I'm gonna go silent and think.
My favorite actor is wow.
Can't be yourself.
Really? I belong on that Rushmore. Come on.
Not my Rushmore.
My number well, I guess not a ranking. My number 1 either way is Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Good pick.
Yeah, he's a good one. What's your favorite movie of his?
Boogie Nights or The Master?
Mine's Capote.
Never seen Capote. Cool. Okay, great. That's crazy. That you see this you've seen. Nice. Philip Seymour Hoffman. So he's my number 1. Probably have. God, maybe Daniel Day-Lewis up there.
So I have 3.
No, nope. Okay, nope, not for me. Not
Yeah,
Daniel
I
Day-Lewis.
have 3 that just they were there, easy.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Tom Hanks,
Yeah,
Leonardo DiCaprio,
I'm thinking about him.
Matthew McConaughey,
Okay,
and then I'm
Okay.
all over the place for the 4th one.
okay. Philip
Is-
Seymour Hoffman
I feel
for
super
sure.
sexist. I don't have a single woman on my list.
Well, it's not. This is just actors.
Oh, do it
Just actors. We'll
Okay,
do
not
we can do
actresses.
actresses next week.
because Catherine O'Hara would be up there for me. She would be on that Rushmore.
For talent or hotness?
Talent.
Just actors.
Are you attracted to talent?
Yep.
So it's kind of hotness.
Yeah. Just actors.
You want to know mine?
What about Denzel?
It's Leo, Heath Ledger, not Christian Bale. Leo, Heath Ledger, Brad Pitt, and I just had it in my head. Who'd you say? Matthew McConaughey, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leo, Heath,
Man,
Brad,
top 4 is tough.
and McConaughey.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. I agree with Tom Hanks.
Flight list.
I also
I'm sorry.
I also agree with Brad Pitt. But then I probably have to do
You love Mark Wahlberg. You love Mark.
no.
You don't?
No.
Oh, I thought you were infatuated with him.
Nope.
What about
See, like for me,
what about
my-
the guy from Fargo and Boogie Nights? William H. Macy?
Yeah, exactly. I
You
know.
love
yep.
some Billy H.
William
Mace.
H. Billy H. Mace. Yeah,
Shameless.
God, that's
Yep.
so true.
He's talented.
That is just so true.
But like, there's Denzel,
John C. Riley is up there.
Tom Hardy.
He's great.
Tom Hardy.
Morgan
versatility.
Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. Good
Who got fat and skinny? Christian Bale? Oh,
Bale.
talk
Clint-
about the
Clint Eastwood.
Very true. No.
too old.
I mean,
not
just
not
not
our
a-
genre. This is our Rushmore, Doc.
he's got amazing movies, sure.
Oh,
I
but
wouldn't-
yeah, the one we were alive for, that was
Vin Diesel.
yeah.
well,
Family.
Hey, we should do Mount Rushmore of action stars for real. You might make that.
Jean-Claude Van Damme,
He
Jason
might
Statham,
make that.
Paul Walker,
Daniel
and
Craig.
Daniel.
Daniel Craig.
Who's your
Best
Bond?
Bond. Best
Mine's
Bond.
Pierce Brosnan.
Really?
Mine's
He's still
sorry.
yours?
Pierce Brosnan.
Mine's definitely Craig.
Yeah, mine's Craig.
Who was on the cover of GoldenEye, the N64 game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my Bond.
That's your Bond. Yeah, that makes sense. That would be your Bond. Generation wise, our Bond is Craig, but that makes perfect sense. Also for
Wait, Generation what?
well, just because you
Pierce Brosnan
how many
was my
Brosnan
Bond,
movies
and
were
he
you
was
alive for?
also the one person that Mrs. Doubtfire was competing with to get his children back.
How many Brosnan Bond movies were you alive for?
4.
Isn't that all there is?
No, you were not.
Should have been 6.
There's no way.
All I know is him and Catherine Zeta-Jones took off in a DB9 Aston Martin across a frozen lake, and I said, that's my Bond.
I'm Googling.
But I also, was thinking about Jim Carrey being on the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, okay. Sorry, so you were alive for all of them. So was I. 95, 2002.
I know that because I was alive for all of them.
All right, he's your Bond.
Jim Carrey, I like,
good.
but
A lot of good roles.
he doesn't know what he's good at.
He's good at everything.
What happens if we Google best actors
Number
alive
23.
right now? Best actors
Leo has to
alive.
be number one, right?
Well, no, I don't. They'll probably do.
Leo, Denzel, Meryl Streep, Daniel Day-Lewis, Robert De Niro, Gary Oldman. Oh, Gary Oldman.
Dude, De Niro. Shit.
Tom Hanks, Al Pacino, Brad Pitt.
I should have put De Niro on my list.
Christian Bale, Joaquin Phoenix,
Oh.
Anthony Hopkins, Johnny Depp, Robert Downey Jr., Tom
Have you
Cruise,
seen Her?
Jack Nicholson, Tom Hardy.
Have you seen Her with Joaquin Phoenix?
No.
You want to get, you think Mr. Robot woke you up? Watch Her.
Her's great.
That's not. It's where we're headed.
Michael Caine. Oh. Morgan Freeman.
Dude, I just watched Interstellar, and Michael Caine was the whole reason.
Ben Kingsley.
Who?
Ben Kingsley?
Describe him.
Gandalf?
Where's Forrest Whitaker on this list?
This son of a gun.
Oh, which Gandalf?
What are you talking about?
The Ridge? Oh,
I'm not talking about Dumbledore.
Sorry.
Who? Oh, man. You just, whatever have another one you did to me just got reversed eightfold on your ass.
Doc, put your headphones back on, please.
Sorry.
Man. Bad job. Get your Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter straight. I'm ashamed.
You're still my friend.
I'm ashamed.
Shame.
Shame.
Don't.
Shame.
Don't chant.
Shame.
Where's the runoff music?
Oh, I'm going to think of this for a while. Well, you weren't talking that long.
You are. You're the one in control of the soundboard.
We're talking
though.
about actors. I like that topic. That's good. NBA. We got some good ones here. Wolves are, after tonight, 20-6. They fell to Philly. Embiid just popped off against us. It was
Say
crazy.
that 5 times fast.
Embiid popped off against us. Embiid popped off against us.
No, fell to Philly.
Fell to Philly, fell to Philly, fell to Philly, fell to Philly, fell to Philly.
I thought that'd be harder.
It was kind of easy. It sounded like it would be harder.
Great job. Good for you.
Let this not diminish the 17-point comeback win against the Heat. That was amazing. I want to point to an article written by Rolling Stone about a Twitter or X account.
It would do the listeners better if you talked about it rather than just pointing.
What did I point at?
You just said I want to point at an article.
Point out.
Oh.
I'm going to point out an article from Rolling Stone. This is about a Twitter account, Timberwolves Brazil, who's just made the meme rounds, and now he's super famous. Timberwolves Brazil posts crazy videos after every Timberwolves win. If you can, Doc, if you can bring this up and show you and Sodi, there's some good ones. Like there are wolves deep-throating leopard-shaped humans. I'm telling you. And
Do I really want to put this on my
Vikings
search
had a
bar?
similar
Yes, you
scandal.
do. No, you do. This is a Rolling Stone article written about him, a Twitter account. And because the Wolves are doing good, his videos get more and more absurd. He will search just wolf videos, but he's had to find new content.
What am I looking up?
So he's searching
Be careful, whatever it is.
Timberwolves Brazil, Rolling Stone article.
My FBI agent's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
I got a feeling Georgie's house is tapped
They just
for
have all the
Wi-Fi
links
access.
for all the good tweets he's posted. But it's good. They interview the owner of the account, and it's good stuff. So seriously, just watch out for the tweets. We follow on our account if you guys pay attention, and it's good stuff.
Wait, we follow on what account?
The Good Not Great account. That
We have an account?
you contribute to it
I thought I was the only one.
Nope.
You guys can see what I do on there?
always.
That'd be nice to know.
Separate note: All-Star voting is live. You guys, let's vote.
I have.
Let's
Have you
vote.
not?
Let's vote our 3 All-Stars in. Kat, Rudy, Ant. They all deserve to be there. Let's get them there. All-Star voting is live.
I'd rather do
Vote.
Nas.
I voted. I'm going to vote for Nas too.
I'd rather vote.
You know I'm voting for
Nas, Ant, and Rudy.
No Cat?
I'm anti-cat.
Why? He's been amazing.
He's still a bad taste in my mouth.
He's been great.
I need him to be mature for 2 seasons, be an adult, and prove to me that he's ready for.
What if being mature for this season gets us a championship? Because he's been mature.
That's a good start.
You're too much.
I demand a lot.
That's fair. That is fair.
I'm allowed that as a fan.
Canada did not allow Miles Bridges into the country. He could not play the game against the Toronto Raptors.
What about kilometers Bridges? Would they let him in? Doc, you see what I did there? Doc, that was metric. Because Canada's a metric country. I did good. I made it funny. That was relative, tasteful, and you were on your phone.
You hear it?
I spent my whole night trying to impress you.
It was really good.
I did a funny.
Sody, you nailed it.
Thanks.
Oh, I got it one more time. Seriously. Did you hear it? No.
We have
So
audience stifling.
There's
true,
a
genuine
basketball player for the Charlotte Hornets.
It's never gonna hit the same.
He beat the shit out of his girlfriend. He is a terrible, terrible person.
Ray Reister.
He is back in the league, and the Hornets released a statement. This is a couple months ago now, at the beginning of the season, saying, "We are comfortable having him play for us. We are comfortable." It's crazy that he's in the league right now. This dude did awful, awful things. His name is Miles Bridges. He was not allowed into Canada to play in their game against Toronto, which
So
I think
I
is
said-
great. Good job, Canada. So I said Miles Bridges was not allowed into Canada,
Yeah, here comes the funny.
to which Sody said,
I bet they'd allowed him in if his name was kilometers Bridges. It was a metric system.
that
what you
wasn't
did
how
there,
he did
buddy.
it, but it was great.
You can't capture lightning in a bottle twice.
I just wanted to say good
I'm
job,
also half
Canada.
choking.
Get it out. I really wanted to say good job, Canada, because I don't think we've said it yet, but fuck that guy. He shouldn't be in the league.
Is that our second one?
I thought it was our first.
I leaked one, like a nice little toot
Okay.
after a laugh.
And I'm sure you guys heard, but in controversial Timberwolves news this week, Anthony Edwards,
I want to hear Doc's take on this.
he
He's the newest fan.
was
I personally,
quote exposed to what's the word? Not like he didn't force anything. He coerced. He coerced or
he offered an option. to
paid
a-
her for it. Paid
So did
paid for an Instagram model to have an abortion.
Did she do it?
I don't know. Did he ever get the video?
See, all I heard was there was a conversation that got leaked.
Send a video.
That conversation was where he offered an option where if she is potentially pregnant with child,
And this
and
is
if it is potentially his, that he would offer a certain amount for her not to have the baby.
so as I understand it, that amount was accepted, and I'm sure the video was sent. It's already losing steam because it's just not much of a thing. I don't know why. Like, she was paid. I guess I don't know why she decided to air all that out. Either way, I think some of the hate he might get is just being it's a little bit insensitive about the subject matter.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think modern Americans are more sensitive than they were 10 years ago?
Yep.
It's something to talk. We're talking about it.
Do you think he was a little
If Kevin
insensitive?
Garnett did this with his wife
this
10
is-
years ago and the Celtics,
I'm going to talk about one text that he sent. Get a abortion, LOL. Just a little insensitive is all.
why?
Well, I mean, she just straight up sent him, "I'm pregnant."
No, I get it. And she tried to guilt trip him
Did
with
she
with,
LOL
with
him?
she tried to guilt trip him with a picture and all that. And she apparently wasn't sending the video. So
Here's the
Davidian.
moral
Mhm.
moral of the story here, right?
mm-hmm.
This whole conversation should have been a phone call or in person.
Absolutely, it should have been.
Pro athletes need to be,
Yes,
Smarter.
Be smarter. Honestly,
but
Did she
also,
know what she was doing?
if you're gonna tell someone you're pregnant, you probably shouldn't send a text.
I'd appreciate like a Christmas gram.
something, right?
Somebody just sing to me.
Something, right?
Say, hey, buddy, just so you know.
Exactly.
I can't wait for you
Things
to
are
actually
gonna
get
change.
a Christmas screen.
So I guess I don't know what she was getting at by airing
Don't
all that
tempt me.
out. That was a private affair that was seemingly handled.
well, you.
Yeah, I know.
We got-
yeah.
What you got?
She did all right.
100K. Well, she had the 100K. You saying she wanted more?
Well, that's why it's coming out now. Why
Sure.
wait?
Did they settle
Sure.
out of court?
$100,000
No,
No,
goes
there's.
fast.
I don't know. There's a
Undisclosed?
contract. I don't know.
I bet they settle out of court on undisclosed amount.
$100,000 goes fast.
Oh, of course it does, right? I know. She was probably. Oh, well, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure other NBA players have done this, and it's been like $1 million agreements.
Yeah.
I feel like she thinks she fucked up.
Yeah.
I
Dude-
could have got way more, and she probably could have. Ant just got paid. He just signed a supermax or a max, whatever the terminology is.
It
Either
changed.
way, millions of dollars.
Millions.
$1 million.
I think Ant was afraid that his kid would be better than him. That's why he didn't want him to live.
Sody, are you ready to cook?
You know, man.
Look at LeBron. LeBron's about to get beat out by his boy. Ant's like, that ain't me, man. That ain't me.
Sody, you ready to cook?
I know. I'm pro-choice, bro.
Do your thing, Doc.
What do you mean?
You're cooking, and we're ready to eat.
Do you want to talk about?
Nom 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 nom.
Are we cooking pizza?
Yeah, you are metaphorically.
Woo! What happened to your acting career?
Is that going to be your thing? That sucks.
Well, dude.
No, we can talk about it.
So Judd Apatow.
We
You
can
know who
talk
Judd
about
Apatow is, right? You don't? Okay. I'm going to bring up his
Really?
filmography.
Okay,
So-
just bring up
no, no,
IMDb.
no.
Just
Let's
bring up
cook.
IMDb. He knows Judd Apatow.
Oh, I was looking up houses in Buffalo. I found an adorable little farmhouse, but I'm pretty
Look
sure
for
it's
houses in Como, dude. What are you doing?
It's a haunted dog kennel.
That's cool.
No.
What?
Hey, we were getting at something here, Sody.
Yeah, I'm looking up your...
Good.
So Judd Apatow, Doc has seen every one of his films, but he doesn't know the name, and that's a travesty. So Knocked Up, you seen it?
Yeah.
This is 40, seen it?
Yeah.
40-Year-Old Virgin, seen it?
Yeah.
That's him. That's all him.
Funny People.
Okay, are you gonna?
Georgie made out with his daughter.
You didn't make out.
Georgie kissed his daughter on film, and after that, he hasn't acted. And I think he pissed Judd off, and Judd
That
blacklisted
wasn't
him.
the last thing I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the last thing you did?
Wilson
Equally unsuccessful.
with Woody Harrelson.
Oh, shit. That's right.
What?
Weed is for the people, man. It's the people's weed. Woody's the fucking guy.
I had one scene, and it was awesome because it was with Woody Harrelson and Laura Dern, and oh gosh, I can't remember. Larry David's wife in Curb, Cheryl Hines. Thank you.
You forgot.
She was
that.
amazing. She was so great.
Did you make out with her too?
I was trying.
Georgie
She's married.
made out with a bunch of super successful people, wives and daughters, and ever since then he hasn't been in Hollywood. Now I want to find out why.
I didn't make out with his daughter.
It's that
I
tongue.
made out with her neck,
What?
and I got over the shirt, and I did an over the shirt, and I did over the shirt boob grab.
Wait, an OTSBG?
Yep,
Seriously?
that's right. OTSBG, baby,
You OTSBG Judd Apatow's daughter.
big time.
But that was
What have you done since then?
because of the
with
script.
Judd
It's not-
involved?
Multiple takes, nothing.
You know why?
Why?
Because I think you sucked at it.
Ah, shit.
I think Maud thinks you're a bad kisser.
Man, and
You
she spread the word.
And just so you know,
and just like that, I was
You
done.
were set up for disaster. Just so you know, if someone told
Do
me
you know
I
what it
had
was?
to kiss someone named Maud,
Do you know what it was?
I'm gonna fuck up.
I'm going to be honest. You know what it was? So it's the heat of summer,
Yeah.
and we're in a residential home, and we're in the upstairs.
Theo Von prefers that.
We are in a small bedroom, and the cameras are rolling. We can't have the air conditioning running.
What are you
we
wearing?
can't have central air on.
What are you wearing in this?
I am wearing a long sleeve T-shirt and jeans.
Which one were you in a leather vest with a sawed-off shotgun?
My point is, I was sweating balls. And in between shots, I'm literally just hanging over the top of her,
You're just dripping on her.
dripping on her.
Is
literally.
Judd on set?
No.
Thank the Lord.
Like
100%.
Can you imagine if Judd Apatow's watching you sweat
So
on his
here's
daughter?
me.
Like her
Literally,
mouth's open. and
Literally,
just-
here's me, Sody.
I don't know. Hang
Sody, I'm over the top of her in between takes. Just
I
like,
wish y'all could
just
see
like,
this.
you good or
Georgie's standing up.
just like you need anything?
Yeah, you get you a
And
towel.
all his
or-
then
weight is
someone
on his
would come in and
elbows
just
and
like wipe
wrists.
the fuck out of my face, and I'd just be like, sorry.
She was a good sport, though, wasn't she?
She was great. And then
always
after
been
the
good.
scene,
Everything she's a part of.
she's like, let's get a picture. And we took a picture. She's like, I'm sending this to my parents. And I was like,
Yeah. Who's her
That's
mom?
what did it.
Who's her mom?
Leslie Mann.
Leslie Mann. So
Yeah.
in every movie you've ever seen that Paul
You know who
Rudd's
Leslie
a part
Mann
of,
is? Yeah, it's her mom.
So in like This Is 40, Leslie Mann married to Paul Rudd. Those two kids is Maud and the little one. I don't know her name. Littler.
I also forgot.
But
But yeah, something. I didn't meet her, but
Georgie sweated on one of the sweetest women that's ever entered Hollywood. And ever since then, he's been blacklisted. And I'm pretty
this
sure
was like the
it's-
first movie she was 18 for. This is the first time she was doing a scene like this.
And it
Well,
was so moist.
I played
I was so moist.
I played sports with you. You've never had an offensive odor. I'm wondering if you smelled so bad.
But I do sweat. I
Yeah,
do sweat.
You
though.
perspire. We all do. You're
Oh,
a human.
So I was.
We all can't be cool and get our
I was
perspiring glands
deodorizing between
deleted
every
like
take
some
too.
people.
I
you
was,
know.
believe me, I was deodorizing.
Do you know that some people can actually get surgery to where they don't sweat anymore?
But that's not natural.
It's a privilege, and it's
No.
cool.
No.
You ever met a guy that sweats too much afterwards, the surgery? It changes him.
Dude, it's just called hyperhidrosis.
Hyperhidrosis?
He knows
Yeah.
about it.
Spell that. Wait,
That's easy.
Yeah,
That's easy.
That's not...
HYPER, hydrosis, HYDROSIS.
I have such smart friends. They're talented. They're
Bing.
handsome. Look at you guys.
Oh, wait, hold up. So I can do the.
Ba, ba, ba. Speaking of that, when are we going to play a game again?
Yeah, Doc's turn to come up with a game. Doc, get a game for us.
Why don't we just rip something off K-Fan? They're always good.
Why
Why don't we do...
I mean, we came up
I
with
got a
Snatch
game.
Quote.
Why don't-
Super
why don't
original
we
Snatch
go with-
Quote. Oh, he's got a game.
I got a game, boys.
Wait,
What's
you
the
have
game?
Game Boys?
Next week's going to be
Pocket,
a fucking
Advanced,
treat.
Color?
Oh, he's got a game. Okay, good. Next week we're going to have a game.
What if something happens between now and next week? Let's make the most out of tonight. Let's save it.
There's some prep work that's got to go into it. I got to get some photos.
We're going to...
What?
I can't wait.
Are we doing baby pictures?
Oh, I think I know.
Because I swear to God, if you pull up my cover
that-
of Minneapolis
that could
St.
be
Paul
good.
magazine, I'll be
Well, that
pissed.
could be a good one. I think I might know what he's doing.
What? Why don't I know?
You want to tease it?
Yes, tease, please.
Does it have to do anything with female body parts?
Yes.
All right. Before we wrap it up, Sodi, I know you got a few more things.
Wait a minute.
We're going
I
to wrap
have
it up
questions.
soon. Okay, but we're going to wrap it up soon. What's your questions?
I'm not going to talk because you're going to hit the music.
Soon.
Ask me a genuine question. Let's.
I mean, are you going to continue to cook? That was some good food you just served up a minute ago, but do you need to cook anymore?
I want to ask you, what do you think monetarily was your most successful part? Was it the house episode?
No, monetarily.
Because I remember you and I living in California, and your house episode where you literally clapped and made fun of a girl that was heavier than most as she was trying to jump rope. And
Yeah.
as you bullied her, she had a heart attack and almost died.
Yep.
And Georgie's ability to genuinely be a jerk, we used to get checks for like $40 after his episode aired in Sweden over the weekend. And it was like,
Dude, they were like $8 checks, and we're like, sweet, to the weed store.
well,
Here we go.
Some of us went to the local grocery store and we get some produce and some chicken, but right after we hit the weeds.
Ramen.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was so usually it was like $8 checks. If it was a $40 check, we're like, okay, what grilled cheese are we making this week? What cheese are we going to try?
We're gonna try cheese that's
we got a few extra bucks.
not pasteurized or homogenized, my guy. We're talking Kobe Jack.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Little pepper
all
jack.
those grilled
Mayonnaise,
cheeses,
not butter.
All those grilled cheeses. They were great.
Wait. What do you make your grilled cheese with? Mayonnaise or butter? What do you smear the bread with?
I don't make grilled cheese.
Perfect.
That's great. Thank you for that,
Wait,
Grace.
what do you mean? Why is
Grace,
this?
thank you for gracing us with that parting line. This is about that time. If you had the doc in front of you, you would see that we've covered everything.
What about the hole in the sun?
That's what you can cook with next week. That's a good ingredient.
We're not going to be here next week if there's no sun.
Is it that urgent?
Do you know how important the sun is? Google
Pretty.
the coronal hole in the sun, people. Wake up.
How do I spell that?
Coronal?
Like Corona with an L?
Yeah.
So we're just going to run out of beer?
No.
I'm fine with running out of Corona as long as we have Tecate. Or Pacifico.
You don't understand the sun is pretty important to like the earth, keeping it warm.
Yeah, probably.
If
But we're in Minnesota. It's cold.
thousands of years
Oh,
before
I typed in coronal hoe, and the first thing that comes up, coronal hole sun.
What does it say?
Coronal. Ouch. Coronal holes represent areas of the sun's surface where the powerful electromagnetic field has opened up, unleashing intense streams of solar wind particles. Because they can drive an uptick in solar wind, space weather forecasters, that's a great job. I'm a space weather forecaster. Pay attention to coronal holes when
thinks he's
predicting
Keith Marler.
geomagnetic storms.
Yeah.
And on that, we're going to see you next week.